want you to make this your very own practice, regardless of where you are in your mind or your day. Let's take the next hour or so together just to let go. Focus on breathing and movement, how they connect together. And think of your practice like a journey. So each time we go on our journey, we learn something new, we discover something about ourselves and our practice. We'll start with some relaxation, so let's go down onto our backs. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. We're going to close our eyes and start breathing deeply in through our nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose, feel that same area of your body contract and empty. Now we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. Bring some awareness to your face. And just relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Release any tension that you're holding in your neck. And then guide your breath and awareness to your arms and breathe from the top of your shoulders out through your fingertips. So actually feel and visualize that breath moving down your arm. Next, we'll send our breath and awareness into our legs. And let's start at our hips and breathe all the way down through our toes. From there, let's guide breath and awareness to spine. And let's start by breathing from the top of our head all the way down to the tip of our spine, letting our breath travel and move in between each segment of the spine. And then let's turn our head to the right and breathe into the left side of the neck. Come back up and turn your head to look left, breathing into the right side. And then back to that neutral place. From there, inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale behind us and reach out through all of our fingers. Press out through your heels. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then feel everything go soft. We'll lift the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, let's return them to our sides. Again, let's turn our eyes to look right, breathing into the left side of the neck. Back to neutral and turn to look left, breathing into the right side. And then we're back to that neutral place. Next, we're going to pull left knee to chest, give it a nice close hug. And let's begin to flex and point that foot. And then let's roll our ankle around, lead with our big toe. And let's reverse. And then allow your foot to rest. Now begin to circle that knee around and make these circles stay within the width of your hip. So think about crossing over the midline versus going out past the hip. One more. And then let's reverse other way. And then from there, tuck the knee and hold it nice and close. Let's send that leg out. We'll switch. Other knee pulls in. Starting with the hug, and then our flex point, and then that easy circle around, and reverse, and then just rest your foot, and then begin to circle that knee around, and reverse, and then just keep the knee tucked in nice and close. Now bring both knees in, give yourself that nice hug. While there, rock gently side to side, massage either side of your spine. Come back to neutral and circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in close to the body. Pressing through the back of the ribs, tighten the belly, let's bring the nose up towards the knees. And let's release down. Try again, tighten the belly, round up nose toward knees. And release down. From there, let's set the right foot on the floor, extend the left leg towards the sky. Reach your hand up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling that leg over towards your head. And then slowly pull that leg all the way down. Slide the foot back into place and switch. Now right knee pulls in and extend towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can, pulling that leg towards your face. And release the leg, let it float all the way down. And then we'll slide the foot back into place. Toes in, heels out, arms at side. Tighten the belly and slowly peel off the mat. Press your hips up and just hang on to your bridge. So I want you to feel the work in your buttocks, in your hamstrings, not in your quads or your knees. If you're feeling it more in your knees than you are in the back side of your body, you need to walk your feet a little bit farther out. And then slowly melt down one segment at a time. Try again. Inhale, let's lift off the mat. And then slowly melt back down. And then once you've made it back down, we've got our spine pressed to the mat. We'll pull the knees back in for another hug. Adding in a few more rocks side to side. And then a couple knee circles around. And how about other way? Good, and then the knees stay tucked in, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round up nose toward knees. And then as we exhale, we're gonna roll all the way up. Once you've made it up, let's go ahead and sit Taylor style. Let your palms open to the sky, hands resting on your knees. Feel your heart center opening and your shoulders relaxing. Spine is lifting, remaining open. And then we're gonna drop chin to chest and breathe into the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. And inhale, lift your head to back, open your throat. And then just make your way back to that neutral place. Let's place hands together at heart center. Inhale towards the sky. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to rise. And exhale back down. Again, inhale to rise. And exhale back down. Now let's inhale, open the arms and the heart. Exhale, round, come forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, open. And exhale, round. Let your fingertips float down. And then slowly begin to come back up. Returning to that open, seated mountain pose. Breathe. Dropping our chin to our chest once again. Let's tip right ear to right shoulder. Place your right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And then we're going to push our left palm into the mat, breathing up the arm and along the side of the neck. Inhale, stretch high. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend. And inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Sweep forward, reach out, lift up. And let that arm float all the way down. From there, inhale, both arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. And then let your hands return to your knees, back to our seated mountain pose. Let your chin drop to your chest. This time we'll tip left ear to left shoulder. Left hand just above the tip of your right ear. Right palm presses into the mat. And then from there, let's extend the left arm high. Side bend to the right. Inhale, back up. Side bend. And lift. Once more, side bend. Sweep forward, reach out. Lift up and over. From there, let your palms open to the sky. And begin to roll your shoulders from back to front. Let's increase our circle size till we have some really nice large circles. And then just stretch your arms higher and higher. Let's float the arms all the way back down. We'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's transition to hands and knees. So whatever way works best for you to get there. Once we're on hands and knees, check. Are your shoulders over your wrists? Are your hips over your knees? Are you pressing the tops of your feet into the mat? Are you spreading your fingers nice and wide, turning your hands in slightly? Pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. And you're going to feel that take away any pressure from your wrists. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart, cow. Let's exhale and round for cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to that neutral place. Extend through the heel of your right foot and add the left arm forward, turning that palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. Push through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, opening your palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again. Extend and reach. Now let's keep the leg where it is, but let's open that left arm out to the side. Bring it back to the front. Come back to all fours and we'll switch. Left leg, right arm extend, palm is to the sky. Left leg stays where it is as we open the right arm. Bring it back to center. And come back to all fours. Once there, big toes touch, knees open, push back with your tailbone. I want you to think about dropping your chest through your knees, forehead to the mat. Arms reaching long towards the front end of your mat with your palms facing the sky. Come back into your foundational hands. We'll tuck our toes and make our way up into downward facing dog. Once there, I want you to think about pulling your tailbone towards the sky, dangling your head through your arms, feeling your rib cage pull closer to your thighs, and the back of your shoulder blades are reaching towards the gluteals. Let's nod the head yes. And then we'll shake it no. And then just let it hang there while we walk our dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel. And then raise both heels together and press them back down. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a full body plank. Belly button tight, but buttocks is relaxed. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Again, inhale to plank. Now modify to the knees and the tops of the feet. And then as we exhale, elbows are opening, chest down, then hips touch down. Tuck the elbows in, press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen your spine and lift away from the mat for cobra. Exhale back down, open the elbows. And then tuck them in, inhale, rise, coming up. Try again, exhale, coming down. And then inhale, lengthen, rise. Tuck the toes, let's make our way back up into downward facing dog. Again, we're gonna walk our dog. And then we're gonna press the heels down and inhale to our plank. So you can modify if you'd like or lower in one piece, elbows opening, chest always before hips, tuck elbows in. Lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, toes tuck, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale to that plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And this time as you exhale, push back into extended child's pose. Come back to foundational hands. Scooping the belly and let's round the spine. Make your way back up into your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. and then hang out in neutral spine. We'll take a step forward with our right foot and let's place it between our hands. Check that your knee is over your ankle. Press through the top of your left foot, start lifting up our body. Reach to the sky to form a crescent moon. Let's lower the arms and lift back up. Lower the arms and lift back up. Once again, lower the arms and lift up. Now let the arms and the heart open wider, wider, widest. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Ribs to thigh. There's our airplane. Let your hands release to the mat. Let's tuck left toes under so we can lift the left knee. Building our runner's lunge. So we've got a nice straight line from our back heel up through the top of our head. Then see if you can lift up into high lunge. And then perhaps add your arms for crescent lunge. And let's exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Step back with that right foot into plank. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, extended Chandraswas. Foundational hands, scooping the belly in, round your back for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head for cow. And then we're back to our neutral place. From there, let's step the left foot forward between our hands. Once in place, make sure your knee is over your ankle. Start lifting up our body. Add your arms to the sky. There's our crescent moon. So I want you to feel the top of your right foot pressing into the mat. And then let's lower the arms and lift. Again, let's lower and lift. Again, lower and lift. Now just open your arms and open your heart, open your throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward. There's airplane. Hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes, lift the right knee. Runner's lunge. So again, we've got left knee stationed over ankle, nice straight line from the back heel to the top of our head. Now see if you can lift into high lunge. And then perhaps add your arms for crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward. From here, let's step the right foot forward. Bring your big toes close, but keep your heels apart. And we're gonna inhale and roll up slowly. Reach and touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, let's roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Now we're gonna inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back. There's our plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. And then let's come into standing mountain pose. So be aware of that nice sturdy stance, toes spread open. Belly button drawing in as we're lifting and opening the heart. Urging our fingertips towards the earth. Let's inhale as we touch the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step right foot back. Find your runner's lunge. And then push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Let's align our left heel with the back of our right heel. Begin to lift upper body. Want our hip bones facing forward and our shoulders square. Adding arms overhead creates warrior one. So remember, we want to center our body weight equally into both feet. Let's bring the arms forward to shoulder level. Stay long in the waist and then pull forward until your belly button touches your thigh. And then let the hands return to the mat. From there, return to your runner's lunge and push all of your weight forward onto your left leg as you pull it straight. And let's position our hands so they form a tripod with that left foot. We can stay in tripod or line our left thumb with our left pinky toe and start to roll the right hip open, adding right arm to the sky for half moon. And then exhale, bring the hand down if it's lifted. Let's step back again with that right foot into our lunge and then send your left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can stay like that or insert a push-up. And then we're back up into downward facing dog. Let's step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. Toes are close, heels apart. And then I want you to inhale, look out. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Let your elbows cradle in the palms of your hands and feel that upper body completely let go. And then we'll release our fingers to the mat and roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Let's return to standing mountain pose. And then inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Stepping back with left foot this time. First we build our lunge. And then we can push the left heel down, turn those left toes out slightly. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel and start lifting upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders squared out over those hips. Arms extend, warrior one. Keeping our body weight centered equally into both feet. Now let the arms come forward to about shoulder level. Stay long in the waist as you hinge forward, bringing your ribs towards your front thigh. Good, and then from there, let your hands return to the mat. Come back into your runner's lunge, and then push your body weight forward onto that right leg, pushing it straight. Extend the left leg behind you, hip level, and your hands form a tripod with your right foot. Staying in tripod or lining right thumb with right pinky toe. Roll the left hip open, add that left arm towards the sky. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Let's step back again into our runner's lunge. And then step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. You can hang out right there or insert a push-up. And then we're back up into down dog. Let's step left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Once again, cradling the elbows in the palms of our hands, letting our upper body completely release against our thighs. Feel free to soften or bend your knees as much as you need to. And then from there, let's release fingers to the mat. And inhale, roll up. Reaching to the sky. Exhale to our heart. And then return to our standing mountain pose. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step that right foot back into lunge. Once there, we're going to keep pressing down with the right hand. And then inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. There's our twisting lunge. Now let's exhale the left hand down inside the left foot. And proceed to walk yourself around into a straddle. So we're facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in slightly, heels out, or at least keeping your toes pointing straight ahead. Gonna inhale, look out. And then exhale, sink deeper. Let your forearms drop towards the mat. Let your ribs pull closer to your thighs. And breathe. And then press down through your palms and we'll push our arms straighter and straighter. Now let's lift our heels so we rise up onto the balls of our feet. And then we're going to press the heels down. Rock back onto your heels, but lift up your toes and spread them open really, really wide. And then let your toes press all the way back into the mat. From there, let's take the left hand, reach across towards your right big toe. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at the waist, opening into our twisting straddle. Now on the next exhale, lower the right arm to shoulder level. And then inhale the left arm to shoulder level, and there's our straddle airplane. Now really engaging the abdominals as we inhale, we're going to lift up to an upright position. And then simply adjust your feet so they're a little wider than your hips, toes in, heels out, palms to the sky. We've made it into our 5-pointed star. Inhale as we reach to the sky. Exhale, fold, brush the earth. Inhale, back up for your sunflower. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and inhale to your sunflower. Again, exhale, fold forward, and inhale, lifting into sunflower. From there, let's lower the left arm alongside the left thigh. Stretch the right arm ever higher. And then start inching that left hand down the outside of your thigh while gazing up at your right hand. And then from there, let's inhale back to neutral. Go ahead and bring that left arm back up. And let your hands press together overhead. You'll lace our fingers. And then push your palms towards the sky. So while you're pushing your palms up, think about pulling your shoulders down. And then let your arms come forward, feeling that deep, deep stretch across upper back and shoulders. Good. Now hold the belly button tight and hinge forward. Continue to press out through your palms. And then let your arms open wide, bringing us back into airplane. And then as we inhale, we rise back up into 5-pointed star. Next, turn your left toes to the front end of your mat. Align your left heel with your right arch. And then when you're ready, bend the left knee without pushing past your toes. And then come right back up. So try again. Always looking for just a tiny bit more. And then back up. And how about one more? And really kind of settle into that warrior two. By settling in, I mean that you're feeling that power of your pose. You're feeling your body weight balanced equally into both feet. Breathe. Now extend the left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. There's our reverse warrior. And let's come back to warrior two. And then we'll pull the left leg straight, which brings us back to our starting position. Next, it's triangle time. So we're pulling our right hip to the right, and our left arm, think about stretching it as far away from your right hip as you can. Once we can't go any farther, go ahead and send the left hand down and let the right arm reach to the sky. So remember, in triangle, we want to think about being drawn upwards, not sinking down. Pressing our right hip a little bit forward, keeping that right shoulder a little bit rolled back, so that if we were doing this against the wall, we would feel the back side of our body against that wall. Good. From there, start to lower that right arm towards your right hip. As it makes its circle, you're going to bend the left knee, and then bring the right arm back up, and that brings us into our extended ankle pose. And then as we exhale, let's revolve upper body. Return to that runner's lunge. And then step your left foot back, holding on to your plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Feel free to hang out there, or let's insert 2 push-ups. And then we're back up into downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your right foot, reaching that foot towards the sky. 3-legged dog. And then we'll step right foot through the hands. Brings us back into our lunge. And then from there, push the left heel down, turn the left toes out slightly. But now begin to straighten the right leg. And then you can lift up those toes and inhale to look out. Exhale, upper body is going to melt right down onto that thigh. And then see if you can push your toes all the way back down and really feel that release in those hamstrings. One more inhale. Exhale, return to runner's lunge. Now step the left foot forward, keep your big toes close, heels apart. And then start to bend your knees. And as you're bending your knees, you're going to pull your knees and knees closer together. And then lift ribs away from thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. There's our chair pose. And then how about placing your hands together at your heart? Inhale, let's rotate off to our left. And then exhale, see if you can tuck that right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Exhale, come back to center neutral, fingertips to the mat. And then slowly straighten your legs and roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. And return to mountain pose. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. From there, let's take that left foot, extend it behind us, hip level. Place your hands so they form a tripod on either side of your foot. We can stay like that, or we could align our left thumb with our right thumb with our right pinky toe and roll open. Let's exhale that hand back down. Step back with your left foot, bringing us into our lunge. From there, let's keep that left hand pressed down. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. There's our twisting lunge. And exhale the right hand down inside the right foot. Let's proceed to walk ourselves around to form that wide straddle, now facing the other side of the mat. Toes turned in, heels turned out, hands under shoulders, inhale, flat back. Exhale, let's melt. See if you can let go just a little bit more. And then press down through your palms and push your arms straighter and straighter. We're going to raise up our heels, getting right up onto that big toe knuckle. Press the heels down and rock back, lifting up our toes and try to spread them out really wide. And then we'll press our feet nice and flat into the mat. Take that right hand, reach it across towards your left big toe. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting straddle. And from there, let's lower that left arm to shoulder level, and then inhale, right arm to shoulder level for straddle airplane. And then slowly inhale, let's rise to standing. Adjusting our feet so they're a little wider than our hips, toes in, heels out, arms outstretched, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. And then from there, let's lower the right arm alongside that right thigh. Keep reaching the left arm higher and higher. And then inch that right hand farther down while we gaze up at the left hand. And we'll inhale back up. Bring the right hand back overhead. Let your palms meet. We'll lace our fingers and press our index fingers to the sky. And then let your arms come forward, continuing to stretch across upper back and back shoulders. Keep the belly button pulled in and hinge forward, pushing out through your palms. Open the arms wide, bringing us into that airplane. And then we'll inhale our way back up, returning to our star. From there, turn your right toes to the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch, and then bend the right knee. Pull it straight once again. And exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, pull straight. Once more, exhale, bending that knee and finding that perfect place where our body weight is centered equally into both feet. We're feeling lots of open space and power in our warrior two. Now start stretching that right arm a little farther forward. Lift the right, lower the left. Turn right palm to the sky, reverse warrior. And then return to warrior two. Pulling that leg straight brings us back to our start position. And now we're ready for a triangle. So think about pulling your left hip left, stretching that right arm far, far away. Once you can't go any farther away, lower the right, lift the left. And now our left fingers are being drawn towards the sky. And we're feeling our left hip pressing a little forward, our left shoulder drawing a little bit back. So that if we were to do this against the wall, we would feel the back side of our body on the wall. From there, start to lower your left arm towards your left hip, and then bend the right knee. Let the arms circle back up towards the sky, and there's extended angle pose. return to runner's lunge. Send the right foot back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Now you can stay there or insert 2 push-ups. 1 and 2. And then let's press back up into down dog. Let's extend through the heel of the left foot. We're going to reach it higher and higher towards the sky, bringing us to 3-legged dog. And then let's step that left foot through the hands, bringing us back into our lunge. Push the right heel down, turn the right toes out slightly. Now start to straighten the left leg and lift up those left toes. Let's inhale to look out. Exhale, let's sink deeper down. And then see if you can let your toes sink all the way down. And breathe into those hamstrings. Now rebend the left knee. And return to the ball of your foot so you're back in lunge. Let's step right foot forward. Keep your toes close with your heels apart and then bend your knees like you're about to sit in a little chair. And while you're sitting in your chair, pull your knees closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. Now let your hands come together at your heart. Inhale, rotate off to the right. Exhale. Tuck that left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Good. On the next exhale, let's untwist. Fingers return to the mat. Start to straighten your legs. And then we'll inhale and roll up. Reach high to the sky. And exhale to our heart. From here, let your arms extend at your sides. And return to standing mountain pose. So now we're ready to move into our dancer pose. I want you to find that focal point for your eyes, fixate on that spot, and then engage the belly as you shift your weight into your right foot. Once there, let's bend the left knee, bringing your heel up towards your bottom, and then try placing the inside of your left foot in the palm of your hand and letting your right arm come forward. If you wish to open dance, we're going to lift the arm and extend the leg a little farther back. But think about keeping your body upright. On the exhale, let's come back to standing mountain pose. And then inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Let's hook them together behind our back. Pull down with your clasped hands. Roll the shoulder blades together. Open the heart. Open your throat. And then inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge. Ribs to thighs. Dropping the head. Lifting the arms higher. Exhale, hands release to the mat. And then from there we roll up. Reaching high. Exhale to the heart. And then arms at our sides. Let's return to our standing mountain pose. Now we're ready to do dancer on the other side. So just begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Find that focal point. Belly button tight, bend the right knee, bringing your heel up towards your bottom. Placing the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand and letting your left arm come front. And then if you wish, you can open your dancer. And then let's exhale and come back to standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Again, we're going to hook them together behind the back. Once that's done, start to pull down with those knuckles. Open your heart, open your throat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge forward. Press your ribs to your thighs. Let your head drop. Lift your arms higher. Soften your knees as much as you need. And let's exhale, release. Fingers to our mat. Once that's done, let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Keeping right shoulder over right wrist, let's open the body for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then let's all take the left foot and simply step it in front of that right leg. And then from there, come back around into your plank. Let's lift the right foot not too high, but then press back into three-legged dog. Come back to plank. You can keep your leg lifted or lower it. We'll do a push-up. And then set the foot down. And now we'll switch. So let's do left shoulder over left wrist. Opening for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then step the right foot out in front. And come back around into plank. Let's lift the left foot not too high. And then press back into your three-legged dog. And then come forward to plank. You can keep the leg lifted or not. We'll do a push-up. And then set the foot down. And press back up into down dog. Let's walk that dog. And then press both heels down. And then from there, let's ease down onto all fours. Sinking the navel, lifting the tailbone, lifting the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, we round for cat. And then make your way back to that neutral place. Next, let's try inching that right knee forward so it comes right up behind the right wrist. Use your left hand to guide the right heel across the body. Think about aiming it at your left hip bone and aiming your right knee to the side of your mat. And then we're going to inch that left leg a little further back and fold forward. Now, when we're in this pose, we want to make sure we're not sinking weight into that hyper-flexed knee. So make sure your weight remains over your left hip bone. Press down through the top of your left toes and the outer edge of your right pinky toe. And that's going to make sure that you're keeping your pigeon nice and active. Now on the next exhale, let's all make sure we end up on our forearms. Tuck our toes under to lift the left knee. And really press out through that left heel. There's our second position pigeon. We're still pressing down into the outer edge of our right pinky toe. And then let's step that right foot back. And there's forearm plank. Nice and sturdy, nice and strong. And then let's move ourselves into full plank. And press back up into down dog. And let's make our way back down onto all fours. Sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lifting our head, opening our heart. Exhale, round out for your cat. And then return to neutral. Now let's inch that left knee forward so it comes behind the left wrist. Using our right hand to guide our left heel across this time. Think about opening that left knee to the side of your mat, aiming your right heel at your left heel at your right hip bone, and then easing down. Press to the top of your right foot. Keep your weight centered over that right hip, and really press into the outer edge of your left pinky toe. And then let's all make sure we end up on our forearms. Tuck the right toes under so you can lift the right knee, pushing out through that right heel. Second position pigeon. And then let's send the left foot back, bringing us into our forearm plank. And then from there, let's make our way up into our full plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few more times. Pressing both heels down. And then inhale our way into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, let's lengthen, rise into cobra. And then exhale all the way back into extended child's pose. Remember, keep the knees open so that your chest actually drops through your knees. And then let's take the left arm and thread it through the right armpit. Sink your left shoulder to the mat and just let your body weight deepen the stretch by sinking down into that shoulder. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. And then let's bring that arm back out and just push back a little bit further. Let's walk the hands closer to the knees and then simply lift upper body. And from there, bring your knees a little close together, curl your toes under, and let's come right up into that kneeling position. We'll make a fist with our hands, and we're going to place our fists in our lower back on either side of our spine. I want you to gently press in with your knuckles as you think about expanding and opening your heart and opening your throat. So this would be our preparation for camel pose. We can stay in the preparation, or you could reach your hands to your ankle bones. Let your thumbs rest on the outside of your ankles and the rest of your fingers on the inside. And if you're all the way down to your ankle bones, refist your hands. Let's all start to inhale, neutralize. Tops of the feet press into the floor as you exhale. Pull that tailbone back towards your heels. Now let your ribs melt right into your thighs. Let your forehead come down. And let your arms roll down alongside you. And then hands under shoulders once again. Press your body up. And from there, let's go ahead and sit on right hip. Let's start by keeping knees and feet close together. And you're going to hold on to your left ankle with your left hand and stretch your right arm high. And then try leaning off to your left. And then come back up. Again, let's lean left. And back up. Once more, lean left. And then see if you can use your left hand to gently pull on that right wrist. And then let's release. And we'll take the left foot, let's step it across the bent right knee. Once you've got it in place, we want to keep both of our sit bones pressing down. Walk your right hand a little farther back so it's close to your tailbone. Push down into that palm and then bring your upper left arm to press against that left inner thigh. Inhale taller. Exhale, rotating at the waist so we can look farther over that right shoulder. And then inhale, touch the sky. And exhale, let that arm float down. From there, let's uncross. And go ahead and just stretch that left leg out straight, keeping the bottom of your right foot pressed into your left inner thigh. Hands go on either side of that straight leg and fold forward. And then slowly come up. Good. Once you're up, let's stretch both legs straight. Hands on either side of our hips. Press down into your palms. And then start to walk the fingers forward as you push back through your tailbone and melt your upper body to your thighs. Let's slowly come back up. And then once we're up, we'll shift our weight onto our left hip, keeping our knees and feet as close as we can. Hold your right ankle with your right hand. Send the left arm high and side bend to your right. And inhale back up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, lift. Once more, exhale to the side. And then see if you can use your right hand to grab hold of your left wrist and just add a little pull. And then let's inhale, lift, and exhale. Let the arms float down. Now we'll take the right foot and step it across the bent left knee. Once there, we want to make sure we're keeping our sit bones down. And then take your left hand further behind you. So think about keeping it close to your tailbone. Right upper arm's going to press inside right inner thigh. Inhale, taller. Exhale, rotate, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale the arm higher. And exhale, let it float down. Once there, let's uncross. And let's stretch the right leg out straight this time, keeping your left foot against that right inner thigh. Hands on either side of our straight leg, and then slowly begin to fold forward. And then we'll slowly come back up. And let's stretch both legs straight. Push out through your heels, press down through your palms, and walk your hands forward, folding in half once again. And then rise up from there. Next, let's bend the knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Actively pull your shoulders away from your ears. Actively pull your belly button in, and then find your balance. When you're ready, start extending your legs to build your boat. Once you feel like your boat will float, see about adding your arms. And then as slowly as you can, we're going to open. And once we're down, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingers. And then feel your body go soft. Let's bend the knees, feet on the floor, toes in, heels out, feet about hips distance apart. Let your arms rise up and then rest at your sides. Next, tighten the belly and we're going to bridge up. So just like we did in the very beginning, want to feel the activation in the back side of the body, no pressure in the knees or the neck. And pull the left knee and stretch it to the sky. And then slowly sink your hips back down. And let's cross that left ankle over right thigh. Pull the right knee towards your chest and then thread your hands behind the right thigh. And let's pull both legs in closer. And then try extending the right leg straight up and walking your hands up closer to your ankle. All the while keeping that left knee opening, so we're feeling that stretch in the hip. And then rebend, we'll set the right foot down. Cross the left leg further, open your arms wide, and drop both of your knees right, looking left. And then we'll return to center, and we'll uncross. Again, arms close to your body, tighten the belly as you peel up. Finding your bridge. And then let's pull the right knee and extend it towards the sky. Begin to slowly lower the spine and the hips. Once you've made it down, cross right ankle over left thigh. Lift the left foot. Thread those hands underneath that left thigh. Pulling both legs in closer. And then try extending the left leg up. And try walking your hands closer to that left ankle, keeping the right knee opening. let's rebend. Place the foot down. Cross your right leg farther over the left. Arms open wide. Let's drop our knees to the left and look right. And then let's come back to that neutral place. And we'll uncross the knees. Now let's pull the knees in. Feel that good stretch going down the spine, into the gluteals, rocking. Great way to massage your own back. And then a couple knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. And just hug them in super tight. I'll start to open the knees, but keep your big toes closed. And then open the knees even wider. See if you can get the soles of your feet to press together. Now separate your feet. Keep your knees bent, but pull down with your hands. So we've got that nice happy baby. You can actually rock a few times while you're here. And then from there, proceed to stretch your legs out straighter and wider for that lying fan. I have to tilt a little bit because I'm hitting the wall, but you stay straight up. And then let's bring the legs closer together. Imagine you can pull your toes over your head. And then let's rebend the knees. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Let your nose come up to meet your knees, chin towards your chest. And then let's stretch one leg all the way out. And the other leg goes all the way out. And then melt your upper body into the mat. So I want you to adjust your body on your mat until you feel that you can relax and you're not going to feel any points of pressure. We're going to close our eyes and just guide our breath around the body. Seek out all those places that remain tense or tight. Or places that give you issue on a daily basis. Maybe it's a knee or a hip or a shoulder. Or you just get tension headaches. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Begin to feel yourself floating just above the surface of your mat. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all living things. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel renewed and rejuvenated and ready to face the day. Don't forget to hydrate, lots of sips of water throughout the day. I will be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, be healthy, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you soon.